Welcome to the Day One channel, people. My name is Neo. I'm just here talking to you guys. The Day One channel is about day one of whatever it is. I talk a lot about day one of my weight loss journey and me losing weight and all of those things. You clicked on this because I have Carnivore huge on the thumbnail. What is it? Why and how? Because, like, the reality is, I also just posted a video about macros and manipulating macros, but carnivore for me is the easiest way to maintain a healthy physique, vitality without making it complicated because it can get complicated. And if you haven't watched it, go back and watch the video where I talk about manipulating your macros and the 3 macronutrients and those kind of things. But I want to talk about carnivore a little bit. If you click in the link in below, you will see a bit.ly. And that bit.ly link will click you into a bunch of other links and things that have a free nutrition course, but it will also click you into the Keto Matrix podcast, which I no longer have. I don't do the Keto Matrix podcast, but it's still live, it's active, and there's an episode. I don't want to lie to you and tell you what episode it is, but there's an episode with Amber O'Hearn. Okay, Amber O'Hearn is the person that I listened to the very first time, my day one of starting Carnivore. I was on a flight to Cali. I was on a flight to Dallas, and I was listening to her podcast. I can't remember what podcast she was on, but she was talking about her bipolar disorder and eating carnivore and why and how. And I was fascinated, and I was just like, just only eat meat. But listen, I was on my way to Texas. So when I got to Texas, I spent a week of just eating meat. I figured, let's see how it goes. And it was amazing. Uh, I I had the worst week ever. Literally the worst week ever. I was there on a work trip. I ate all the barbecue, all the bacon, all of the things. And I remember getting back and my then wife, my ex-wife now, at the time, when I arrived, we had a lot of stuff to do that weekend. And we were sitting in bed on Sunday. And she was like, "Hey, I just want to say you did really great this weekend. You were really nice. You were kind. You weren't aggravated and irritated." And I was like, "You're right." And I had a really bad week. And I remember thinking to myself, it can't possibly be because I've just been eating meat. And I continued. And that was, my goodness, like 8 years ago. So why am I saying all that to you? Carnivore is not about hating vegetables. I am a chef. I love vegetables. The most beautiful cream spinach is something for me that I could eat without a steak. I mean that. I love cream spinach. Potatoes au gratin. Oof, so many things. But I don't eat them. And it's not because I don't love them. It's because I know now with the information I've learned, the time going through this, helping the clients, it's horrible. Vegetables are horrible for your body. So let me give you a quick rundown. I don't want to make this video long. I want someone that wants to know about carnivore to click in, listen, and click out. So carnivore is about manipulating your body to utilize all of the good things to receive the nutrients and vitamins you have without damaging everything else. Why am I saying that? Well, first, I need you to understand a few things. Animals, okay? But not only animals, every living creature, plants included. So you have to first wrap your mind around the fact that plants, vegetation, fruits, they are alive, okay? They are real. If you cut open a plant, a flower, and it's fresh, you will see it weep, okay? The liquid that comes out of it is not water, okay? That is the plant, the fruit's blood, okay? For lack of a better explanation. Now, with that said, if it's alive, it is going to protect itself. So a lion is going to protect itself by fighting. A gazelle will protect itself by running. A skunk, when it's scared, has a defense mechanism and it will protect itself by the nasty smell it emits. Okay? Plants, vegetation, even organic, wrap your mind around this, organic, okay? You could have grown this in your backyard. The natural phytochemicals that exist to help protect the plants and vegetation where they grow from the insects and the environment that they're in, you as a human cannot combat. You can't fight. Okay. Then the other thing is that in order to get the vitamins and minerals that are locked into the plants, the fruits and things that you want to consume, it's a very complicated process. And so for those reasons, I don't eat vegetables. Now, if you were a cow or an herbivore that had a very complex digestive tract. Okay, a cow, for example, goes through a process called chewing the cud. They have 4 chambers in their stomach. They eat grass, the vegetation, they swallow it, goes into the first chamber. They throw it up, they chew it some more, they swallow it. The digestion process is really long. The reason it's really long is for 2 reasons. One, it helps them fight off the phytochemicals that exist in the plants and vegetation. And then two, it helps them access the vitamins and minerals, which is why the process is so long. If you have ever had food poisoning, you realize that it's very fast to eat and consume something and then have it run through you and you feel horrible. And the reason for that is, as humans, as carnivores, we have a very simplistic digestive system, which means eating plants, eating vegetables, one, we can't access the vitamins and minerals that are in them. And then two, we don't have the ability to fight off the phytochemicals and the things that are in them. So anxiety, depression, all of the things that are mentally making you foggy and not feel great, it's the plants, people. Stop eating the plants. Now, the next thing you may be saying to yourself is, yeah, but is that sustainable? It's going to be really expensive. It's not really expensive. You know why? Because if you ate a pound of ground beef in the US, you could buy a pound of ground beef for $5. Okay? $5. And I guarantee you, in that 1 pound of ground beef that you're eating, you will receive more vitamins and nutrients than if you would have eaten your regular meals throughout the entire day. Because one, you're not consuming the carbohydrates that your body doesn't need and can't use. You're not consuming the plant vegetation that, again, your body can't access the vitamins in. And you've now had more protein, a nice balance of fat, whatever the meat was that you ate, that actually gave yourself the things that your body needs. So I say all that to say, carnivore is eating meat. And it's the understanding that one, plants and vegetables are not meant for us to break down, digest, and cannot allow us to get the vitamins and minerals we need. And then two, understanding that meat is filled with vitamins because they're herbivores, they're eating it. And the meat that they have contains these vitamins. And I'm not talking organ meat, I'm just talking about meat in general. Okay, so if you understand that meat has vitamins because the cow ate the grass, it processed it, it got the vitamins, and now you eat it, you're going to get those vitamins. So all of that said, my recommendation to you is click the link below, listen to the podcast with Amber O'Hearn, Google Amber O'Hearn, and listen to other people that she has spoken to and been interviewed with, and then give it a shot. Because in the easiness of manipulating macros and the metabolism and being able to stay lean, carnivore is the easiest thing I have found to be able to maintain a great physique without making it complicated and still travel the world. Everywhere you go, meat is a bell. It's that simple, people. So again, carnivore, it's just eating meat. We don't have to make it complicated. It is looking at eating and consuming meat and all animal products. Butter, beef, bacon, pork rinds, all of the meats. Okay. If it has a face, you can eat it. That's what carnivore is. That is how I live my life 98 to 99% of the time. There are some rare occasions that throw some other things in it, but for me, carnivore is it. I have never felt better. I've never had more strength, more power, been able to recover faster, heal from things faster with leveraging my protein, all of the things. So that said, I would say, check it out. Try it. Today is day one. Why not? I remember listening to the podcast and thinking to myself, I haven't eaten anything yet today. I'm in Texas. I might as well go for barbecue. So if you're listening to this and you're in Texas, eat barbecue for a week. Don't eat barbecue sauce, but eat the meat. Let me know how you feel. Comment down below. Have you tried carnivore? Maybe you're watching this and you're a vegan vegetarian. If you have questions or any of those things, comment down below. Let me know. I'd love to hear. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I am trying to get this channel, the Day One channel, to 100,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is in 1 week. We have 1 week to do it, but I cannot do it without your help. And then secondly, please help and consider supporting the channel by clicking the links in the description. The bit.ly link, you'll find several things that are based on me, podcasts, and other things that I have out. There is a Buy Me a Coffee link, which buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee, and it really does help to support the channel. And then if you're like, I don't have any money, I'm trying to get money, I need help, there's a SoFi link. Add $50 when you open up a new checking and savings with them. They will pay you $25. This is free money, people. $50, open up the account. They will pay you $25, and it does a huge amount in helping the channel and helping me. So those are the things. Click, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will try to do some of these, more of these that are short, informative, get in and get out. Have an amazing day one. You can do anything you set your mind to, and it all starts with the mindset you have right now, today. Peace.